AI is a new medium, is something completely different. And this is what it does. It brings together the human way of thinking and living with the machine. It's a convergence, bringing together the human way of doing things and the machine way of doing things. This is no problem when it's about work or software. So if you're using Microsoft Copilot or SAP HANA or Salesforce, these are practical software things. But when it's about creation, it becomes very personal because it's about value, about trust. A lot of people feel like when they're reading something that is done by an AI, that is a cheaper quality. It's a lower quality. It's not worth their time. The other day, I read a book on Amazon, on Kindle, and there was something strange about the book. And I realized that this book was created by AI. And then I looked at the author and I could see that there's another 4,000 books that the author had created with AI. And I felt cheated. Like I spent my time on something that's not worth the time. This is a very big issue when it's about art or about creativity. How do we value it? So machines are binary, zeros and ones. A chatbot completes the sentence based on probability. So you have 1 trillion combinations of sentences and words, and the chatbot knows what the next word should be based on mathematics. Humans don't work that way. You think about your boyfriend or your husband or your wife, you don't pull up the JPEG here. It's not how we do things. It's much more complex. We have intelligence that is like a dozen different things. For example, emotional intelligence. We understand there's a conflict. We understand that somebody is evil or good, and we could perceive somebody. You meet somebody at the airport in 0.4 seconds without saying a single word. Is that person a threat, a nice person, a bad person? That's the kind of intelligence that we have because we have a body. We are embodied intelligence. We have not even defined yet very well what human intelligence is. There are lots of open questions about consciousness and why we are different than machines. There are a lot of people in Silicon Valley and also in China who are saying that humans are essentially like machines, but really fancy, complicated machines. I don't believe that. I think there's something else to us. Call it the spirit or whatever you want to call it, something that is beyond mathematics. But this is a very, very big topic when we're talking about creation, where these two things are intertwining. Intelligence is the ability to solve problems. Machines can have intelligence. They can solve problems. They can look at data. They can give advice. They can drive a car, fly an airplane, do a translation. Limited intelligence. Consciousness, the ability to experience, to feel. Machines don't have consciousness, and we don't want them to have consciousness, I don't think. But to create, you must have consciousness. You must have emotions. Imagine a creator that is completely devoid of feeling, that is using a simulation to feel. It could still be good, parenthesis, but it would not be as good as if you had actual emotions. I think existence is a big part of creativity. That's why I always say we should use artificial intelligence and machines to help us create, not to overtake the creation.